Happy Friday. It's the final weekly update before the Lean In conference next week. Ken and I leave Wednesday morning for California. So for the last 6 months, since March of this year, I have been preparing for this 2 days of the official conference and 3 days of the conference extension for the Lean In regional leaders. So it's been quite the journey. And what my insight is that the people who are coming to the conference extension are my tribe. They are the same people who come early to a party to help set up, the same people stay late to clean up. They're the people who are kind of the doers and the contributors and come from that mindset. So it's definitely not a selfless thing that I'm doing. I'm doing it to meet the people who show up for this. So that's my main insight about why I've been doing this project. I have a whole list here of all the reasons I've devoted my time to this Lean In project, but that kind of captures some of it. So this week, Wednesday, I was at the Y, and a friend of mine was telling me a story about when she was young, her family took a trip to Iraq and was stayed with family members who are poor financially, but rich culturally and community-wise and in generosity. And that made a big impression on her that poverty is lack of connection and lack of generosity and emptiness, and that it isn't just financial resources. I mean, important as that is. And so I think Wednesday morning when I heard that story, and it led me into my monthly collaboration meeting with the Lean In Foundation, and I was brave in telling them that the extra 3 days that I've helped organize with a team of people, Rashmeet in particular, and many other awesome people, is in support of the official conference, so that the people who are less likely to feel like they belong in that context, it's a particular context. And I was talking with a friend at the Y this morning about it, and that I want a wider range of people to feel comfortable, and that's why we do a day before to prepare and 2 days after to really get to know each other and absorb the lessons of the conference. So it was pretty powerful to step out of my comfort zone with them and really tell them, like, you're not doing anything that makes people not feel like they belong. They come with that material, but that my job is to make sure that they know that we want them there, that they're the kind of leaders who are going to make a big difference. So that's my main thing I want to share this week. I also have a few other things that I'm proud of, and that typically I'm not as proactive in getting my Hennepin County work done before I go on vacation, but because I think I'm getting clear about do less and maybe more motivated to not procrastinate. I did a really good job of last weekend keeping kind of nose to the grindstone, getting things ready so that the last few days before I leave for California are in pretty good shape, and I'm proud of the work that I've done. So that's going really well, sort of like the work that supports the bridging work. And I also last thing about the Lean In project is 2 awesome people made videos, this imperfect introduction videos, and that I am so incredibly pleased with that. So I'm definitely going to encourage people to keep making those introduction videos post-conference. That's been a huge highlight of this year, of the 3rd year of the conference extension. Last thing I'll say is Hennepin County has, for my department, had a training on racial equity yesterday for our department, and it was really satisfying to see us kind of taking that on and to again be brave about saying how important this topic is and how we really need to really go for it. So lots more to say, but that's the update. I really appreciate the support. I'm not sure next Friday I'll have a early morning update from you from California, but you'll definitely be seeing me, and I'll be doing lots of bridging work. Thank you. Bye.